Ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever wondered why your body doesn't respond the way it used to, why passion feels dull, energy feels drained, and pleasure doesn't hit the same spark anymore, listen closely. Because today, we're not talking about medicine, pills, or quick fixes. We're talking about nature's secret weapon, a simple fruit that can reignite your body, add youthful rhythm, and make your most intimate moments feel alive again. For years, people have believed that fading energy, weak performance, or reduced sensation are just signs of aging, but that's not entirely true. Your body is not broken, it's simply undernourished. The truth is, nature designed us to thrive, not merely survive. But when modern diets, stress, and lack of vital nutrients sneak in, they silently drain the vitality that keeps your passion burning. The good news? The power to restore that spark is already in your hands. It's on your plate. It is in a fruit that most of us overlook every single day. Yet it holds the power to flood your blood with oxygen, awaken nerve sensitivity, and bring back that youthful intensity that once defined your confidence. Imagine this, the rush of excitement that once came effortlessly, now returning naturally. Imagine your circulation pulsing like it did years ago, every nerve alive, every heartbeat syncing perfectly with your desire. That's not fantasy. That's biology in balance. This fruit, packed with antioxidants, amino acids, and essential micronutrients, boosts nitric oxide production, relaxes your blood vessels, and allows for stronger, longer, and more pleasurable sensations. It's the difference between feeling tired and feeling unstoppable. But here's the deeper truth. This isn't just about pleasure. It's about performance, focus, and confidence in every part of your life. When your body feels alive, your mind follows. When your blood flows freely, your energy flows freely. Your relationships, your mood, your motivation, all of it begins to rise. And that's the real secret no one tells you. When you nourish your body with the right fuel, you don't just feel younger. You start living younger. Now, the fruit itself isn't some rare, exotic miracle. It's simple, accessible, and probably sitting in your local market right now. The magic isn't in its name, it's in what it does inside you. It repairs oxidative damage, rejuvenates your hormonal balance, and restores vitality where stress has taken its toll. Every bite you take sends a message to your body. Wake up. It's time to feel alive again. And with consistent nourishment, your body listens. Let me remind you, true vitality isn't about chasing a moment. It's about reclaiming a state of being. It's about choosing to nourish yourself daily, to stop treating your health like an afterthought, and to give your body the care it has been craving. You deserve to feel powerful again, not someday, not when it's convenient, but now. So today, make a choice. Add that fruit to your life, not just as food but as fuel. Rebuild your energy. Reignite your drive. Rekindle your confidence. Because your body still remembers what it feels like to be at your best. It is just waiting for you to give it the chance. Your body is a masterpiece of nature, a system designed to renew, recover, and rise, no matter how many years have passed. Deep within you lies a force that never truly fades. It only waits to be reawakened. That inner vitality, that spark you once felt effortlessly, is still there. It's not gone. It's simply been buried under layers of stress, toxins, and neglect. But when you begin to feed your body what it was always meant to have, natural, nutrient-dense food, that dormant energy begins to awaken. The power that once gave you strength, stamina, and passion doesn't vanish with time. It simply needs the right key to unlock it again. And that key is found in nature's wisdom, in the living energy of the foods that come straight from the earth. This fruit, though humble in appearance, carries the life force your body has been craving. It is loaded with antioxidants that fight off cellular fatigue and inflammation that slow down your natural rhythm. When you consume it consistently, you're not just eating. You're fueling. You're breathing new life into every cell, nourishing the system that drives your energy, focus, and vitality. Imagine your cells as tiny engines, each one dependent on clean fuel to run at full speed. Over time, processed foods, stress, and sedentary habits clog those engines. But when you introduce natural compounds from this fruit, flavonoids, vitamins, minerals, you unclog that system and reignite your body's ability to regenerate itself. This isn't magic. It's biology responding to nourishment the way it was designed to. Every bite becomes a reminder that your body was never meant to operate on empty. You were never meant to drag yourself through life feeling tired and uninspired. Your system thrives when you respect it, when you give it what it truly needs. The energy you long for, that youthful vibrance that once made you unstoppable, is not lost, is waiting to be reclaimed. By choosing foods that come from the earth rather than a factory, you're choosing to let your body remember what real vitality feels like. The moment you make that choice, you start to feel the shift, a lightness in your energy, a clarity in your mind, and a renewed sense of control over your own well-being. And the beauty of it all is that nature never asks for perfection. It only asks for consistency. Every day that you choose to nourish yourself, you're rebuilding your foundation from the inside out. This fruit doesn't just provide physical fuel. It carries emotional power too. It symbolizes your commitment to yourself, to healing, to strength, to growth. Each nutrient it delivers becomes a silent affirmation that you still have power over your body, no matter your age. You begin to notice subtle transformations, improved stamina, sharper focus, deeper sleep, and a newfound sense of enthusiasm for life. That's what happens when the body is cared for. It rewards you with vitality that radiates through every aspect of your existence. Think of your body as a garden. When neglected, it withers. When tended, it blooms. The fruit you introduce into your diet is like sunlight and water for that garden. It nourishes from the roots, repairing damage you may not even realize has occurred. Over time, your body starts to thank you, not with words, but with energy, resilience, and confidence. The fatigue fades, the sluggishness disappears, and in its place comes a renewed sense of purpose. You start to wake up with vigor again, ready to move, ready to live, ready to feel alive in every sense. This is the natural awakening that begins when you decide to return to what's real, when you remember that your body has strength doesn't come from artificial fixes but from the earth itself. It's a process of reconnection, a journey back to the self you thought was lost but was only waiting to be nourished back to life. Blood flow is the rhythm of life itself. Every heartbeat carries oxygen, nutrients, and energy to your cells. It's the silent engine that drives everything you do, from how you think to how you move, from how you perform to how you feel. When circulation is strong, the body thrives. When it slows, everything begins to dull. Fatigue, poor focus, and loss of vitality all trace back to one essential truth. Your blood must flow freely and powerfully. The body is designed for movement, and movement keeps the blood alive. But years of sitting, poor diet, and stress slowly constrict those pathways, robbing your body of the energy it once had in abundance. That's why this fruit isn't just food. It's nature's way of opening your inner highways again, letting your energy travel where it needs to go and restoring the fire that keeps you alive. Every cell in your body depends on that constant current of blood. It brings oxygen that keeps your brain sharp, your muscles strong, and your hormones balanced. Without it, your energy fades like a flame starved of air. This fruit is rich in natural compounds that boost nitric oxide, the molecule responsible for expanding your blood vessels and improving circulation. When nitric oxide levels rise, your blood moves more freely, your heart pumps more efficiently, and your body begins to function like it did in its prime. It's like turning back the clock not by force, but by fueling the natural systems your body already possesses. You start to notice a difference. Your hands and feet feel warmer, your stamina grows, and your energy sustains throughout the day. That's not coincidence. That's the body returning to balance. Think of your circulation as a river. When it's clear, everything downstream flourishes. Energy flows smoothly. Your organs receive the nutrients they need, and your nerves come alive. But when the river is blocked by debris, poor diet, lack of exercise, toxins. It stagnates, and so does your vitality. This fruit acts like nature's cleanser, washing away the buildup that slows you down, purifying your internal flow, and allowing your body to recover its rhythm. As your blood moves with freedom again, it carries with it oxygen that fuels every sensation, every thought, every heartbeat. Suddenly you're not just existing, you're alive again, fully connected to the pulse of life that you were always meant to feel. When blood flow improves, so does everything else. Your muscles receive more nutrients and recover faster, your heart beats stronger, and your brain functions at peak clarity. Even your mood begins to lift because your cells are finally getting the oxygen and fuel they've been deprived of. The more you support your circulation, the more your body supports you in return. That's why those who take their blood flow seriously often appear younger, move more freely, and experience greater vitality in every part of their life. It is not luck. It is the result of treating your body like the living system it is. A masterpiece that thrives when its core is kept open and active. This fruit becomes your ally in that mission. Its nutrients help dilate blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and clear the oxidative stress that slows your arteries. Each time you consume it, you're essentially telling your body, flow freely, and your body listens. You begin to feel it in your energy, in your performance, in the quiet confidence that returns when your body starts to respond the way it should. You move differently, you think sharper, you even breathe deeper. That's the power of circulation. It doesn't just keep you alive, it makes you feel alive. And when your blood is flowing freely, your entire system comes into alignment. The fog in your mind clears, your endurance rises, and that sense of vitality you thought was gone starts to pulse again beneath your skin, reminding you of the strength you've always had within you, waiting for a reason to awaken. Pleasure is one of the most powerful signals of health your body can send. It's not just a moment of satisfaction. It's the reflection of a system working in harmony. When your mind, hormones, and circulation are aligned, pleasure becomes effortless, vibrant, and deeply fulfilling. But when your body is under stress, depleted of nutrients, or disconnected from its natural rhythm, that sensation begins to fade. It's not just physical. It's emotional and energetic too. The truth is, pleasure and vitality are inseparable. One cannot exist without the other. When you nourish your body correctly, when you give it the fuel it needs to perform, you reignite your natural ability to feel, connect, and experience life fully. This fruit plays a crucial role in restoring that balance, helping your body rediscover what it means to be fully alive. Every nerve in your body is designed to transmit sensation, but those signals depend on the quality of your blood flow, the strength of your hormones, and the health of your cells. When those systems weaken, your ability to experience pleasure diminishes, not because of age, but because your inner chemistry is out of tune. The antioxidants and natural compounds found in this fruit repair that imbalance from the ground up. They strengthen circulation, protect nerve endings from damage, and support the production of feel-good hormones like dopamine and serotonin. The result isn't just physical arousal. It's emotional awakening. You begin to feel more connected to yourself, more present in your body, and more open to the sensations that make you human. Your body is constantly speaking to you through sensation. Pleasure is its way of saying, I am thriving. When you start to lose that signal, it is not a sign of decline. It is a message that your body is asking for care. The modern world often numbs that message with stress, processed food, and endless distractions. But when you return to natural nourishment, when you feed your body with foods rich in vitality, you begin to listen again. The fruit you introduce into your diet becomes a catalyst for reconnection. Its nutrients help restore nerve sensitivity, balance hormones, and increase oxygen flow to the most intimate parts of your body. Slowly, you begin to feel sensations that had become dull, a sign that your body is waking up, that life is moving again through every fiber of your being. Pleasure is not a luxury. It's an essential sign of health and balance. It tells you your body is alive, responsive, and capable of joy. When you nourish that aspect of yourself, you're not just improving one part of your life, you're reigniting your entire system. Your energy levels rise, your confidence returns, your stress drops, and your relationships deepen. You become more present, more expressive, and more in tune with yourself. That's because pleasure, when experienced naturally, is not just about the body. It's about the mind, the spirit, and the energy that connects them. This fruit supports that entire process, helping you build a foundation where your body feels safe, energized, and open. And it's not just about physical satisfaction, it's about the emotional freedom that comes when you feel good in your own skin. When your body responds with vitality, your mindset transforms. You begin to walk differently, breathe differently, and see the world through a lens of possibility rather than fatigue. You rediscover the joy that comes from feeling alive, from knowing that your body still holds the power to experience, to enjoy, to connect. Each time you nourish yourself with this fruit, you're investing in that joy, giving your body what it needs to feel fully human again. It becomes a symbol of renewal, proof that your best sensations, your most powerful experiences, and your deepest emotions are not things of the past but living forces waiting to be awakened within you, once more ready to flood your life with the energy of youth and the satisfaction of true wellness. Age is not a curse. It's a measure of your journey, not your limit. Every year that passes carries wisdom, experience, and lessons, but it doesn't have to steal your strength or your vitality. The real difference between those who feel alive and those who feel worn down isn't the number of candles on their birthday cake, it's the decisions they make every single day. Your body listens to the choices you give it. It reacts to how you eat, how you move, how you think, and how you live. When you treat it with neglect, it slows down. But when you fuel it with purpose, when you feed it what it needs, it begins to rebuild, to regenerate, to come alive again. This fruit becomes a symbol of that choice, a daily reminder that your age is not a sentence, but an opportunity to take control and decide how you want to feel from this moment forward.